Today we are going to ground ourselves, get ourselves out of our head and back into our body. I want us to forget the word anxiety for a moment. Just throw that out the window. Ultimately, what this is telling us is that we are stuck in our head, we are stuck in our thoughts, and not as connected to our body. And why are we connected to our thoughts more so is because we are stuck in survival mode. We are stuck in that fight or flight. We are trying to control, predict, and figure out the future, solve problems that haven't even come up yet. And this is all because we are trying to find safety in the unknown, in the future. So what we're going to teach our body today is that we are safe, because we very much are in this moment, and that it's not necessary to have the future figured out. That we are safe in this lifetime, we are protected, and all will work out as it's meant to. And all we need to do is be present with our body. So let's go ahead, let's begin by coming to a seated position, whatever is most comfortable for you. You can take a moment, get set up here. Maybe bring the soles of your feet together, maybe find crisscross applesauce. Whatever you feel feels good for you. And you can kind of sway back and forth, find your position here. Start to feel your hips on the ground. Feel the earth supporting you, supporting your body. Feel the earth pressing against you as we settle in. Let's find a straight spine. We don't want anything too stiff. We just want to be sitting up tall. Again, finding comfort in this. Let's go ahead and let's have our palms face down on our knees and start to bring our attention to that feeling of our knees and our palms pushing in towards each other, just gently feeling each other's energy, starting to slow the breath. And let's bring some sound to our exhales. Take a few deep breaths here. We're going to flow through a couple movements today. We'll do a quick meditation. Today you will need a wall at the end. It won't be anything too intense by any means. Our main focus is just bringing our attention back into our body and grounding ourselves. So let's go ahead, now that we're settled in, let's bring our attention to the base of our spine and start to visualize a red ball of light forming right at the end of our spine, right where we're seated. What does it feel like? Picturing it bright red. As you focus on it, its intensity is building. It's taking up more and more space. You can feel it activating. Keep your attention here for a moment. As you exhale, we're going to visualize this circle expanding. This energy expanding out from the base of our spine, creating a circle around us, about 3 feet on each side of us, or further if you'd like. So our next breath, we'll inhale in and exhale. Imagine this energy spreading out. Feeling the sensation, your hips surrounded by this red light. Now we're going to ground ourselves even further. See if you can feel some roots starting to form from this center. Again, connecting to the base of your spine. And as we continue breathing deeply, we start to feel these roots dig into the earth. We see them, we feel them growing, grounding themselves as they root deeper and deeper into the earth. We feel them pulling us down into the earth. Our body feels heavy against the ground. We feel stable, we feel supported. And eventually these roots, they keep pushing, they keep growing, and they reach the center of the earth. And they wrap themselves around the center. And you feel their strength. And you can go ahead, you can try to lift up, and you feel them pull you back down. You feel you're rooted, you are held, the earth is holding you. Again, maybe try to fight it, try to lift our energy up, and we just feel that anchoring, pulling us back into the earth. What does that support feel like? Now we'll follow these roots back to the base of our spine, and they're going to continue upwards through our body. So they're going to creep up our spine, again growing, feeling their energy, feeling that connection to earth, that stable energy, that calm, rooted frequency. We feel them growing up our spine, through our sacral, our solar plexus, up into our heart space, feeling our spine protected, our body being held. And we feel the roots growing up into our throat chakra, all the way up to the tip of our spine, through our third eye, and into our crown chakra. Feeling the roots expand through our mind, connecting to each of our thoughts. And let's go ahead, let's send any thoughts that may feel like they're a little too much in this moment, that may feel just a little unnecessary. Any thought that we've been gripping onto quite a bit. We're just going to send those thoughts into the roots, down our spine, into the earth, and trust that Mother Earth will take care of them. That she's transmuting these thoughts into divine love, pure light. And do this as many times as you need, until your mind feels a little more empty, a little more free, a little more peaceful. Again, holding on to these thoughts is our form of control. And ultimately, the best thing that we can do for our future selves is to have faith, surrender, and trust where we are being led. There's no amount of thought loops that will solve issues, that will make us feel secure. Those thought loops, they never end. So this is our time, our practice to stop them in their tracks and say, I know that you're trying to help me. I know that you're trying to keep me safe. But I trust, I have faith that I am safe, even though the future's unknown. Even though I don't know the answers to all of the things that are going to arrive. But my future self will be able to solve them intuitively and with divinity. I acknowledge that I'm safe here, and it's safe to be present in this moment. Good. If you're still setting some thoughts down, we'll take another moment here. Last couple breaths, and then we'll start getting into a few movements. If you'd like, you can go ahead Move this energy around a little bit, again, feeling yourself supported from the earth. Feeling the ground pushing against your body. Amazing, beautiful. All right, we're gonna come to an all fours position. We're gonna bring our hands right underneath our shoulders, knees right underneath our hips. We're gonna have a slight hip tuck, belly button pulling to the spine. Again, feel your palms rooted into the earth. You're pushing the floor away from you. And same with your knees and your toes. You're pushing into the earth. We're gonna flow through some cat-cow, feeling the stability, feeling the weight of our body, feeling that pull from the center of our earth. Let's go ahead, breathe in. Arch the spine, feel it elongate. And exhale, belly button pulling to the spine. Again, pushing into the earth as we exhale. We'll flow through a few at this pace. If your attention starts to wander, go ahead and just bring it back to the body. Feel the weight of your body here. Do a couple more. Whatever pace feels intuitive, feels supportive for you. Let's go ahead and find a neutral spine. We're going to go into a downward dog position. Again, pushing our hands into the floor, pushing our heels into the floor. Our hips are going to lift up, but we're feeling this sturdiness. We feel planted into the ground. We know that we are not going anywhere from this position. We are sturdy, we are strong, we are stable. Breathing. We're going to go ahead, shift, flow through a plank into an upward dog. Finding that elongation through the spine, feeling our thighs pushing into the earth, tops of our feet pushing into the earth, our hands pushing into the earth. We'll shift our hips back to a child's pose. Toes come together. You can put your head on the floor. I'm going to keep mine lifted just because of the mic. Again, spread all 5 fingers here. Real gentle push from your palms into the ground. Feel the roots holding you, keeping you connected to the earth. Maybe bring your attention back to the base of the spine. Are we still feeling that energy that we built before? All that energy in our root chakra. Beautiful. All right, we are going to find a tree pose for some stability. All right, let's just find this standing position here for a moment. And as I've said 104 times already today, feel your feet planted into the ground. The roots from the top of your head, all the way down your spine. Feeling that earth essence. Going down your legs to the center of the earth. Knowing that Mother Earth is with us today. She's with us in every moment. Let's go ahead. We're going to raise the right foot. You can bring it to the inner thigh, to the calf, whatever's comfortable for you. Bring the hand to heart center. Again, feeling our leg stable like concrete. That working leg isn't moving. Maybe think of a tree that has had significance in your life. And imagining that you're there with it now. That it's in this room with us. And you're feeling its energy, its strength. Let's go ahead, switch to the other side. Left foot will come up. Feeling that right foot planted into the earth. I have a special tree. I went on a hike and I hugged this one tree, and my friend said that she saw it light up when I did. And I felt quite connected to it ever since that day. And I just imagine myself when I feel very in my head, a little too in my thoughts, I just imagine giving it a hug. So let's go ahead and do that. If you don't have a tree in mind, just picture any tree, anyone that feels stable, that you feel connected to. And let's just wrap our arms around it right now. The trees, they want our energy. They want to transmute it for us. So anything that is not serving us in this moment, we are sending to this tree, down its roots, into the earth. Nice, let's bring both feet down. All right, last pose that we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and find a wall. We're gonna take a seat. We're gonna scoot we're gonna scoot our bottoms up to the wall. And we'll go ahead and lift our feet up. Let's scoot in a little bit. This pose is great for our root chakra. If you're having thoughts right now, that's totally fine. There's no need to judge them. Maybe just become the awareness of them. Notice yourself having these thoughts instead of becoming these thoughts. And realize that we're human. Our mind's going to try to solve problems. But the more we practice bringing our attention to our body, the less strong those thoughts become. They're not as powerful. Our power goes into feeling our energy, connects us to our intuition, to the powers of the earth, powers of the universe. Feel your back against the ground here. Again, allowing our body to feel heavy. Feeling the earth supporting us. The earth is always supporting us in every moment. Maybe imagine that you're laying on some grass or some sand in your favorite place. What place in nature do you feel connected to? Let's lay ourselves there right now. Feel the dirt, the grass, wherever you are beneath you. You feel it in the palms of your hands. And in this pose, we're going to do a little bit of humming. We're going to make some sound. Our vagus nerve is going to have a great impact on whether we're in a state of fight or flight, that sympathetic state, or a state of rest and creation, that parasympathetic state. So as we tone our vagus nerve, we are signaling to our body that we are safe. And this will slow down our thoughts, as we won't feel that we need to solve anything, because there's nothing to solve. We're safe in this moment. Allow this to be intuitive. Allow these hums to be felt deep in your core, through your spine, through your whole body. Let's go ahead, take a deep breath in. And exhale, make a sound. Maybe it's deep. I love making deep, deep hums. I feel it through the back of my spine. We're going to do a few more at your own pace. Letting out all the air. I'll let you keep going. I don't want to disrupt you with my own noises, so I'll let you do your thing. If there's any other noise that wants to come out, if you want to shake, move around a little bit. Maybe you want to growl. Maybe you want to hiss. At the end of the day, we're animals, and we tend to forget that. But our animal mind is running the show. That is our subconscious mind. Our reptilian brain, we haven't lost it. It is still very much within us. And this is why, as a society, we tend to be in a chronic state of fight or flight. Our mind hasn't yet learned the difference between a car honking or being chased by a lion. So our body reacts the same. And if you identify with having anxiety, with being an anxious person, as I once was, I was medicated for it, and it was helpful for that moment in time. But I think that we are very quick to jump to an outside source instead of taking control of our own body and realizing that our body feels like this because it's telling us that there's something off balance. And I honor you for taking this time today to find that balance within yourself, to take control of your own life, to know that your life is in your own hands and that you don't need any outside source. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You weren't born with this. It's the society that we live in, and we are completely capable of creating safety in our body and healing ourselves. I couldn't even begin to express the level of anxiousness, static, chaos that I had inside my mind at one point. And I'm blessed to say, through yoga, through mindfulness, through practices like this, being aware of my body, listening to it, I've been able to come off those medications for quite some time now, which I never thought would be possible. So it's been a beautiful journey. Looking back, I'm grateful for it because I would have never, ever in a million years found these practices, found this level of peace, this authenticity, stepping into this level of power. Would have never made these YouTube videos had it not been reaching such a level of I don't even know, just nonsense, right? Getting caught up in the conditioning, the 3D world. So all that to say, I'm proud of you for showing up today. We'll stay in this pose for another moment. You are in control of your life. You are able to tell your body it is safe in any moment, anywhere. Connecting to your breath, feeling your body planted against the ground, feeling Mother Earth energy, asking her for support, bringing our attention to our body when our mind is just thinking a little bit too much. All right, we're going to go ahead and end the session today. I would like to bring in some journal prompts for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a seat as I speak on this. If you feel invited into this, I would like to bring some journal prompts to you that you can use after the session to really ground this in. So the first one is going to be, what does safety feel like in my body? And there's no right or wrong answers here. It might be colors, it might be a sensation, it might be pictures, whatever you intuitively feel. That's beautiful, that's perfect. So number one, what does safety feel like in my body? Number two, when do I feel most connected to the earth? Again, no right or wrong answers, just whatever comes up for you. Allow that to come through. And number three, where or with whom do I feel the most at home? Such a beautiful practice today, you guys. I definitely encourage you to do these journal prompts if you have time. Just 10, 15 minutes. The most important thing that we can do during our day is spending time with ourselves, getting to know ourselves, connecting to ourselves, connecting to the earth, the power within us, the power in this universe. That's the best thing we can have on our to-do list, right? So again, I honor you for taking the time with yourself today, for showing up for yourself, for the collective. And may you have a very grounded, peaceful, aligned day. Thank you.